work
does
with
anybody know our story, Zebb?
I don't know.
Zebberino Luster. Let's just go back. So I was here at my agency. I was having a charity event, and I was with my lit agent. Shout out Kate Hoyt. Hey. And we were the only all women's team of this beer pong charity event that the agency puts on. And so we went to Red Door. And here comes this like real tall guy looking all kinds of intimidating. And I was like, oh God, is he another fan? Oh God.
Come on now. It was
not like
that bad.
No, it was not that bad at all. I'm kidding, only because he's right here at my face. No, but a nice gentleman walked over and he's like, hey, I don't know you, but my friend is a big fan of the show. Can we buy you a round of drinks?
Please call him out for being a fan.
Ray, my little Ray Fulcher. Here's the thing. I feel like Ray is such a big catalyst for our relationship because he's the reason
for our relationship.
He is the reason.
I don't tell him that all the time, so hopefully he doesn't hear it on here. But
I hope he does hear
truth.
it. I hope he does hear it because he deserves it. He's one hard-working, talented guy. Is the nicest man, and he's a little easy on the eyes, ladies. Anyhow, so he was a fan of the show. Told Zebb to come over and introduce himself. And I was like, so who are you? And he's like, my name's Zebb. He's like, but I don't know you and I've never seen the show. I was like, all right, sit down. And so literally in 5 minutes you became security, blocking, everybody who were very nice, but a little tipsy. And so.
Well, and what's crazy about Nashville, we're getting off on a rabbit hole here, which is great. Yeah. But what's crazy about Nashville is we're so used to seeing music artists. Yeah. When we see someone from LA who's been in a show that they get to see every week on TV, it's like,
that's my friend.
They're seeing a star for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here? I just have to go talk to her.
Yeah, which I love. I love. But, sometimes it gets overwhelming because, I'm one person. Yeah, and I'm like, but I'm also like one person. And I'm like, but I really do love it. And I love to connect with everybody and to talk with them and to hear how the show has changed them or helped them. And, of course, as it's helped and changed me. So I get it. I'm a fan of
Well, and as much as we joke, I would like to say that you have really been a big influence on my life since then. So
Y'all, do you hear this? Do you see this?
Yeah, we got it on recording.
Okay.
No, you just really and truly getting to work with you has been an experience for me to help you.
A good experience?
Yes, okay, a great experience. Just to navigate through, a new venture with you. And I know that music's your first love, and being able to write with people who you've looked up to as writers or have gotten to know in the writing room has been really cool to help you. And now moving into the management role with Universal and working with you, putting out music for the world to hear. I mean, it's scary. I'm not going to lie, but I'm excited, and I'm excited for you.
Like I said earlier, if it doesn't scare you, you
ain't doing it right.
You ain't doing it right, or it's not as important to you as you might think. But it's interesting because the way that everything's sort of fallen into place, it's like, oh, this is obviously what was supposed to happen. And people always say like, oh, why music now? And I'm like, it's timing. It's like the stars aligning and me being prepared. And like, as they say, when, the student is ready, the teacher appears. And like, that's sort of how it happens. And so it's just ironic because remember, I was like, hey, are you going to the CMT Awards? And
oh yeah, we left this whole part out.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't have a +1 because I was here presenting with Rascal Flatts at the CMT Awards, and I was like, hey, Zebb, do you want to go? And he's like, and Ray, like, what, kicks you underneath the table?
He was kicking me under the table the whole time. I mean, I still really and truly did not know who Chrissy was.
He's not lying, y'all.
And what shows she was on, anything of that. Didn't Google her. I should have Googled her. So the next day, I go to meet her for the awards that Ray has talked me into going to with her, not knowing I was going to be down front and center with all the stars.
You were sitting behind Carrie.
Yeah, and you were presenting. You were presenting with Rascal Flatts, and so it was like we were right behind Carrie and Mike. Yeah. I was sweating profusely. Like when we sat down, you were like, cool. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm great. Like chugging water, like sitting there.
You kept your
cool. And it was a really cool experience. I wouldn't want it to happen any other way, but I was just like, holy really crap. What have I got myself into?
It was like Fast and Furious. Like, oh, you know me? Great, let's go. And it really hasn't stopped since then.